CQ Pacific, CQ 17 Division Hawaiian Islands, here is unit 936, 1480, 9360 Europe, train and listening.
9 United Delta X-Ray, 791 West Coast of Canada here.
791, please again.
This is 9 UDX, United Delta X-Ray, 791 Gulf Islands off the Pacific coast of Canada.
QSL, 9 Uniform Down, DX 791, I think, Joe, if I don't make mistake, from Salt Spring Island, if I am right. Good morning to you. Here is 148-936, name's Jerome, Juliet Echo, Radio Oscar Mike Echo, and you're making a very good 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, 57 to 58, Joe.
All right, Jerome in France. Yes, you're right. You got a good memory and you're sounding very good. I did hear you out there and I wanted to come up here and wave at you, my friend. Jerome, I have you up into the red. Q5 signal, very, very loud.
Yes, Joe, it's a very kind of you. We seem to have a good time actually between Europe and the west coast of Canada. They have said 5 and 7, 5 and 8, so it's very pleasant indeed to have such a good condition once again today, Joe.
All right, I appreciate it, Jerome, and I won't tie it up. I just wanted to say hello because you're coming in so good, and I want you out there, have a lot of fun DXing today. There's a lot of Europe coming in right now, and a lot of loud stations from France, and you're one of those loud stations from France. Very, very nice. Very nice station you have there, Jerome.
KSL, Joe, thanks, and you're probably one of the strongest. It's possible for me to listen, actually. I was beaming probably a little bit higher. I was beaming for 17 Division Hawaii. Was just making a contact with Feature 43, Quebec, November 06, in holidays in 17 Division Hawaii. And yes, was trying to give another call, but it seems that, yes, Aaron, 17 Dimario 005 is not on the frequency yet, and I have just turned the antenna a little bit down for you to the west coast. And as I have said, a good 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, and it's about 6:45 p.m. in the end of the afternoon, and yes, we are on the weekend, and we have a good condition. It's perfect to have you and to have friends coming so strong today, Joe.
I appreciate it there, Jerome. Yeah, you guys are about 9 hours ahead of us or so in France. And I remember, I think it was one time I was talking to you a couple of weeks ago, or somebody else in France. I had you off the front of the beam, and then I had 005 Hawaiian Islands off the back of my beam. I think that was when I was talking with you. Do you remember that?
Yes, I think so. I think it was probably about 10 to 15 days ago, 10 days to 2 weeks ago, something like this, Joe, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. That was a very strange contact. You were blasting in on the front of the antenna, and then 005 Hawaiian Islands was coming in and off the back of the beam. You know, yesterday I had the beam pointed towards the Caribbean, towards the southeast, and I was calling for Caribbean, and I had a guy coming in. I thought he was in the Caribbean. He was actually off the back of the beam in Tokyo, Japan.
Yes, it's sometimes strange, the conditions we have for the propagation, but it's like this. It's the magical of the radio. When you're trying to some part of the world, you can have another part, and you are not expecting this, but it's a good way, and it's a very nice moment to take on the radio when we have this kind of condition, Joe.
I agree, Jerome. It's always exciting when you're talking DX. You just never know what the conditions will bring you, right?
Yeah, it's correct. It was the same thing for me yesterday. I was beaming to the West Indies or Caribbeans, calling to West Indies and Caribbean, and we have somebody from Middle East, from 102 Division Kuwait who was calling, and he was coming from the back of the antenna. It was possible for him to listen to me while I was beaming completely in the opposite, and it was 5 and 2, 5 and 3, and I have turned the beam in the good direction, and it was 5 and 9%. So we have amazing conditions. And I think it's just the beginning, Joe. I think the cycle 25 will be on the top in the middle of 2025, beginning of 2026. So it will be, I can say, yes, very comfortable in the next days, the next weeks, the next month for the condition, Joe Kiesel.
I love it. I love these conditions. These are my favorite. I always enjoy coming out to the radio room in the morning. I preset the beam at the nighttime before I go to bed. I have it facing northeast up over the North Pole. And I was happy to hear European stations coming in. They don't come in for very long here, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Then it's all done. So I really enjoy talking to you, you people out there in Europe. And you're always sounding good, Jerome. That antenna you have there is working great.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it's exactly the same thing. We have condition into west coast of the U.S., west coast of Canada, around 1 hour and a half, 2 hours each a day, and after it disappears, but we never know, but it's pleasant. We have only 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, but we take at each time, we have to deal with the propagation, and as soon as we can say hello to friends, it's a great pleasure for sure. In our side, there was just double free division Alaska who is missing. We do listen to Western USA, Western Canada, Hawaiian Islands, but we do miss the double free division, so I don't know why. Probably they are not on the radio, probably not on the same band, I'm not quite sure, but just the Alaska is missing for the moment here, Joe.
Very interesting, Jerome. Well, pretty much all day long we get North American skip in here, Mexico and lots of South America, and every day, same thing in the afternoon, we get the South Pacific skip. Only comes in the morning, the European skip, and then it's done. So anyway, if it's going to be a nice, strong, long cycle of European skip, I'm all for it, Jerome. That makes me happy. Anyway, my friend, I don't want to tie it up too much longer. There's lots of skip out there to talk, and I know there's lots of people that want to talk to you. So 14 Sugar Delta, I think it's 487, is that correct?
Negative. The code is 14 Alpha Tango 936. 1480 for the code. And so, Dr. Mato, it's a pleasure to have you coming back today. Very good condition. 5 and 7, 5 and 8 on the top. And yeah, for me, we probably turn the antenna a little bit higher. We try to give a call to 17 Division Hawaii, to double free Division Alaska, and we look in case we have some friends from Alaska or Hawaii coming. We never know. So Joe, have a good evening. Enjoy your DX, and until the next time, take care and God bless you and your family. 9 Uniform DX 791, Joe of All Spring Island. Here is 14 Tango 936 Jerome. Have a good day.
Thanks, Jerome. Yeah, I actually talked to another guy named Jerome, believe it or not. Anyway, Jerome, always a pleasure to talk to you, my friend. And you have a good evening out there in France, and we'll talk to you hopefully sooner than later. Enjoy the DX, and cheers and 73s to you and your family from 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific, QSX. Cheers, mate.
Yes, many thanks for your kindness, Joe. Have a good day. Bye.
Take care, buddy.